Stephanie, and welcome to Books and Bubbly. This is the playlist where I drink some bubbly while talking about books that I get all bubbly about. And today I am so excited because I am reviewing One of the Girls by Lucy Clark. So warning, there will be spoilers in this review. If you want a spoiler-free version of this review, please check out my June reading room video, as I'll be talking about it there, but I won't be spoiling anything. So I took one look at this cover and immediately added it to my cart on the book outlet's website, and then I went back and actually read the synopsis, and it sounded really good. So let's go ahead and see what the book promised. One of us is a liar. One of us is a stranger. One of us is a cheater. But which one of us is a killer? It was supposed to be the perfect weekend away. 6 very different women travel to a sun-drenched Greek island for a bachelorette party. From the shimmering ocean views to the quaint tavernas and whitewashed streets, the vacation feels like the ideal escape. But dangerous undercurrents run beneath the sunset swims and midnight cocktails, because each of the women is hiding a secret, and soon their masks begin to slip. Someone is determined to make sure that Lexi's marriage never happens, and that one of the women doesn't leave the island alive. So this is my first title by Clark, and it will so not be my last. I loved this. The characters, the pacing, the reveals, the setting, it was all fantastic. Absolutely loved it. I mean, honestly, the setting alone is making me look at how much it would cost to go to Greece this summer, and then hold back my tears as I debate if this trip is worth a few months of my mortgage. But I absolutely love the descriptions of, it is a fictional Greek island that she wrote for it, but I wanted to be there and enjoying the beautiful coastal views, enjoying the pool, some Greek food and wine. Like, you can hold the betrayals and the secrets and death, please, but everything else, I was so here for it. I could feel the Mediterranean heat coming off the pages. I could feel the dusty trail under my feet as they all go hiking. I could see the sun glittering off the ocean and the whitewashed buildings. Clark did an absolutely fantastic job making this setting feel really real. I also think the foreshadowing was also done so well, and the seeds were planted that really started to make me nervous as I was just waiting for the axe to fall. Because at the beginning, we get a hint of what's to come, and then when that scene finally hits, it was tense, y'all. Like, we know something terrible is going to happen to someone wearing red or clutching red fabric in their hands. And when we finally get to that scene, everyone is wearing red. But it's like this information is revealed so slowly because each chapter is told from a different woman's point of view. And so when I got to the scene that was like, Bella's wearing a red dress, I'm like, ah, shit, Bella's gonna die. And then we get to the next scene and Robin's wearing a red dress. I'm like, ah, shit, it's gonna be Robin. And then, oh no, it's Anna. Oh no, it's just all a beautiful setup. But let's go ahead and back up and talk about our titular girls. We've got our bride-to-be, Lexi, her future sister-in-law, Eleanor, Bella, Lexi's best friend and maid of honor, Fen, Bella's girlfriend, and the connection to the island as it's her aunt's house that they're staying at. And then we have Robin, who is Lexi's other best friend and semi-frenemy of Bella's. And then we have Anna, a friend of Lexi's, but who keeps dropping a lot of cryptic little hints that she's along for the ride on this weekend for all the wrong reasons. So we really start to suspect her, but then as things keep building, let's just say suspicions kind of shift. Because all of our girls have secrets or are running from something or they're trying to face things from their past. And honestly, how it all lines up in the end was so well done. You can tell that this was really well plotted and thought out, and all the correct hints are there to help you figure it out if you want to before it's actually revealed. I think Clark did a really good job of making these women complex, flawed, but also relatable people. There were times that I was so against a character because I thought I had them figured out, and then something would be revealed that made me rethink how I felt about them, and I think that is fantastic storytelling. It's honestly how I felt about Rowena from Supernatural. When she first came on the scene, I just wanted her to die. And at the end, I was so sad when that time actually came. Now, I'm not going to be adding any spoiler warnings as that show ended 4 years ago, but for this book, having characters that are complex and fallible, but also redeemable, I just thought was really great. So we have all these women coming together for Lexi's bachelorette party or her hen weekend, and the secrets start spilling as soon as Bella is spilling Prosecco by overpouring the glasses. We know pretty much from the start that Anna is hiding something and does not want this wedding to happen. She's also very careful to avoid being photographed or seen when people are on FaceTime. And we know Anna is a mother and that she and Robin bond over motherhood. But Anna's journey to motherhood was not one she chose. So, last warning for spoilers for this book. We find out that Ed, who is Lexi's fiance and Eleanor's brother, SA'd Anna and then paid her off when she came to him and told him that she was pregnant. As part of their contract for that payout, she is not allowed to tell her son who his father is. And then we also find out, kind of somewhat early in the story, that Lexi is also pregnant, and she's having some serious doubts about Ed, which she should have trusted her instincts because Ed is an asshat. Eleanor also has some shifty motivations for coming on this weekend getaway. I think she likes Lexi, but she's more interested in another guest on the list, Lexi's maid of honor, Bella. So we know that Bella used to be a nurse, but left after something traumatic kind of happened. And then we find out that Bella was the nurse that accidentally killed Eleanor's fiance by giving him something that he was allergic to. But then we get another twist in that story, as the reason that her fiance was in the hospital in the first place is because Ed pushed him down the stairs during his stag weekend. So moving on to Robin. So Robin doesn't really have something that she's necessarily running from, I guess, besides herself. So Bella and her girlfriend Fen end up breaking up during this weekend because Fen finds out that Bella lied about why she was let go as a nurse or why she had to make a career change. And Robin finds herself spending a lot of time with Fen. They seem to get along. There's a lot of unresolved sexual tension between them. And we find out that the feeling is pretty mutual. So we then learn that the reason that Bella is kind of antagonistic towards Robin and is constantly needling her is because they hooked up when they were teens. But Robin was too scared to face her parents and tell them that she wasn't straight. And so she basically acted like nothing ever happened, never talked about it with Bella, and basically made Bella feel really bad about the whole situation. I liked Robin, but that's also a dick move, as she never really apologized for that until after Bella catches Robin and Fen kissing. Not cool, ladies. Can't you wait at least a week? Bella and Fen just broke up. But seriously, I loved how all of their secrets played upon each other and were connected, and how they were revealed. I think everything was really well timed, and we got hints, but it never became obnoxious. Even Anna's little asides really worked here, because you knew, ooh, I should be watching you, but then someone else, and you're like, ooh, maybe I should be watching you instead. Now, I will say this being classified as a thriller, go into it with expectations of a very slow burn thriller. There were tense scenes, and some shit's gonna go down at this bachelorette weekend. But I would definitely say this was more suspenseful than straight up thriller. Even that hint about the red clothing, it turns out that Ed was holding a red scarf, as he is the one who dies in the end. After Eleanor tackles him and he basically falls over a ledge that looks over a cliff. Good for her, because he was the worst. Truly, this was so good. I loved the suspense in this, and I also loved their bonds and insights into how we change and evolve, and that we're not always going to be the version of ourselves that our friends and family might have in their heads. It was pretty deep and layered, but still suspenseful and really well paced, and again, it's really making me want to go back to Greece this summer, but I can't afford it. I truly could not put this down. I ended up giving it 5 stars, and I am very excited to try something by Clarke again in the future. If you have any recs of what I should read next by her, let me know in the comments. Or if you have any other recs for like girls' weekend getaways in beautiful destinations, please let me know about those too. Otherwise, thanks for watching Books and Bubbly.